8:37 on your live and local hometown radio stations. It is News Radio 1270 and 106.7 FM. Felt like just yesterday Mary Melorogno was in here. She is still in here.
Yeah, I haven't.
Did you spend the night or something?
Yeah, I haven't left.
Okay. I didn't see you when I came in around 4:30 this morning.
No, I sleep until 5:30, so that's why.
Okay. Mm-hmm. With the Yes House Foundation, we have Mary Melorogno. Why don't you tell us who you brought in today?
Today we have Dr. Joe Maycock, Dr. Melissa Younger. They are our third couple for Dancing with the Gillette Stars. And then we also have Carrie Bird, who is their choreographer.
All righty. So, good morning, folks. How are we all doing today?
Very well.
Doing great.
Amazing.
All right. So, let's start out with Dr. Maycock. As I ask everyone, how do you get wrangled into this?
They've asked me several years to do it, and I always respectfully decline. And I said, if Tyler Miller ever decides to dance with the stars, if he can do it with that body of his, I can certainly do it with the body of mine. So
wow.
Yeah. So
now, of course, Tyler Miller was in yesterday. He's on the board for the Yes House Foundation, and apparently Mary Melorogno did something that Jessica Cedars couldn't do and convinced them to do something. Is that correct, Mary?
No, that's not me. That's all Jerry Wandler, who is also here with us. She is a board member for the foundation, and she's also the mastermind behind Dancing with the Gillette Stars. So these couples are all Jerry's brainchild.
Okay, it's all Jerry. So sorry, Jessica, if you were listening. I thought, anyhow.
Yeah,
I've got to
let's
pick
be
on
nice.
Mary.
It's early.
No, it's not early. I've been up since 4:30. I got to pick on Jessica Cedars and Mary Melorogno whenever I can. You kidding me? All right, Joe Maycock, Dr. Joe Maycock, what kind of history do you have in dancing?
very little dance experience. Very little.
What do you define as little? I mean, like your high school prom and that's it from 30 years ago?
I probably danced very little at the high school prom 30 years ago. And I did graduate exactly 30 years ago.
See?
Yeah, so.
Everyone's laughing at me like I'm making fun of them. I just
Yeah.
picked a number out of the air.
Yeah.
Then you have Dr. Younger, Melissa Younger. Apparently you have a history in dancing. What were you, a cheerleader, dance team, what?
Well, I was kind of voluntold that I needed to be on Dancing with the Stars, so I had to accept. And so my last dance experience dates a little bit back to college. Before that, a little bit of studio dance, so a little bit of everything. Ballet, jazz, tap, modern, lyrical, all those good things.
Oh boy. So we've got the favorite here now, huh? Is that what's going on?
Well, I mean, the ballroom is just like a couple months worth of ballroom under my belt, so not much there.
Couple months.
Just a couple months worth.
All right, so obviously you two work together. Now you're dancing together. How's practice been so far?
Amazing, except for a few sore muscles.
From you or from him?
Well, I mean, my ab muscles have struggled a little bit this whole time.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, babies do that.
No. What about you there, Dr. Maycock?
I'm not used to this at all, so first couple weeks really sore.
How many hamstring pulls?
No, I haven't pulled anything yet, but my lower back's getting a little sore. Carries, our choreographer's making us do a lot of lifts and dips and
oh, boy.
Things like that, so a little tough on the lower back.
All right, how long have you two been practicing so far?
I think about 3.5 weeks.
3.5 weeks.
Yep.
All right, Carrie, take the microphone.
Yes, sir.
Are you in over your head with these two? Are they doing okay? Or
they're doing fantastic. Melissa, I think it was the first or second week, pulled a muscle in her stomach, so we had to kind of slow down.
You can pull a muscle in your stomach?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
They don't have a lot of lifts in their routine, but the fact that we have to do them over and over and over so that they can nail them the night of the event is kind of trying and sometimes can push the muscles a little far. But no, they're fantastic. I've been dancing and choreographing for over 30 years. And so we're having a blast. I'm having a blast. I call Joe Gumby because you say, hey, can you do this? And he says, whatever you ask me to do, I will try to make it work. And so he's my little Gumby. And then Melissa, with her dance experience, it's been just fairly easy and we're having a blast. Or at least I am. There's a possibility that they may hate me when this is over, but who knows?
So a couple other oddball questions for you. What Tyler yesterday, Mr. Miller was saying hip hop style music. You don't have to tell me the songs, but first off, what kind of dances are you doing, and what kind of music?
We're starting with Argentine tango, then we're doing bolero, and then we're doing salsa. I can tell you the songs. The songs are Somebody's Watching Me, Total Eclipse of the Heart, a portion of it, and then Hungry Eyes. So all of their songs have to do with eyes. So the part in Total Eclipse of the Heart where he says "Turn around, bright eyes," and then the other two songs are both about eyes. So
interesting,
because they're both optometrists. So
oh, okay. So I see what you're doing there.
That was their idea, and I loved it.
Oh, all right. There you go. Yeah, the 80s were weird.
Yes,
so you had a lot of weird music in the 80s. And in the 90s
and
and
a lot of weird
2000s.
people.
Yeah,
Wow.
not weird music. It's great music.
Unbelievable. Why are you hitting me in the head behind me, Jeff Engineer?
Because you're talking crap about 80s music, man.
Yeah, well, 80s music was weird. But my favorite song of all time was from the 80s. So quit hitting me in the head, Jeff.
I was lightly hitting you in the head.
right.
Trying to
Oh
not
my
say
gosh.
you,
What was
you
your
liberal.
favorite song from the 80s?
You ready? You can call me Al, Paul Simon. The music video with Chevy Chase and Paul Simon's just awesome.
Oh, it's funny. It's
I
hysterical.
mean, you know, it is great. Yeah, one of like 2 or 3 songs that I'm willing to sing if I were drunk enough, but I don't drink, to do at karaoke. So there you go. Shut up over there, Jeff. You're not allowed in my studio when you're going to be mocking me. 8:43 here on News Radio 1270. Why do we have people coming in here? What's going on?
We're just driving down the road and we heard all this heckling.
Oh gosh, we've got Mr. Miller and Tyler Miller, and then the Honorable Eric Barlow in the room.
Well, I heard some comments about my physique, and that was a reason for another participant. I mean, I'm a 270-pound dancing machine.
Woo! And I heard that there was professional dancers on the other team.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
So let's hear more about that.
Oh boy. All right. So first off, Melissa Younger.
Spill it. Go ahead and spill it.
Yeah,
Were you any good, or were you like on the reserve team of your dance squad?
Yeah, like college was a long time ago, guys. It's okay.
Well, like
Nothing to be
3
worried
years
about.
ago. Thank you, Dr.
I
Younger.
was going to say not as long as Maycock's college.
Couple less years.
Okay. All right.
Was she even born in the 80s?
Yeah, she looks like she was born in the 80s. She looks around my age.
Vic, you're not supposed to say that.
Good job, Vic.
I'm not going to get in trouble. I don't care. I mean, geez.
Totally born in the 80s.
We probably remember the 90s more than we remember the 80s, but, you know.
True.
85.
I remember both.
See, I'm even
And
older than her.
I remember both, and I thought this was a square dance. There's only 3 couples.
Oh, wow. Jeez. Wow. All right. I asked the other couples before, why should we cheer for you on People's Choice, and give a darn about the Doctor Crew?
And we're going to put on a great show. Carrie's done an amazing job with our choreography. The dance is upbeat, quick, it's professional. Dr. Younger, of course, is an amazing dancer. And
Joe wiggles his butt.
And I'm going to do a lot of butt wiggles.
All right, stand up, turn around, go see you. They got a cute butt.
We got a little.
Okay. I mean, I don't judge. But, Miller, turn around.
Okay,
and
I'm
see
out.
your butt.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, if you like watching football players, ladies, on NFL games or college football games, you might want to go check out Miller and Maycock. Sounds like a law firm instead of a doctor crew, but anyhow, Miller and Maycock, I guess the butt jigglers. I guess Barlow doesn't have one because he didn't want to show it. But,
He did. He did a little dance.
He's just shaking his head. He's being too political right now. 8:46. You,
Me.
Mary Melorano.
Yeah.
Forgot about your name for a second there. Where can you get information about buying tickets? How many tables are left, and all the good deals there?
So you can head over to our website, which is yeshousefoundation.org. Under events, there is a link for Dancing with the Gillette Stars, and you can fill out your form on there. We have only about 14 tables left right now.
Wow,
so
you had like 19 to 20 yesterday.
they're selling out. I mean, did you see these dancers? People want to see them. So
Ladies, cute butts apparently. So there you go. You're gonna have a Michael Jackson impersonator.
Yep, Justin Dean is going to be there. He's a Michael Jackson impersonator. We're going to have the Solid Gold dancers. We're going to have, these.
Prime rib meal, good food,
Yes.
good fun.
Yeah, prime
good date
rib,
night.
silent auction items, live auction items. It's going to be a lot of fun. Wear your most favorite 80s attire, rat that hair, crimp it. Crimpers are coming back right now.
Who's going to be the one wearing the fake Madonna cones and everything?
I can't give away those secrets.
Oh, okay, but someone else. All right. Felicia Messmer is going to be there. I wonder. By the way, Jessica Cedars was listening when she texted me and everything. But before we leave, those of you that don't know in this room, this woman over here, Mary Melaranyo, is with the Fur Kids Foundation, whatever that group is. But every time I find an odd animal story, and I have to ask her this question because I shared it back in the 6 o'clock hour. If you had to choose between your dog and your phone, you wouldn't even think twice about choosing your dog, right?
Right.
Well, here you go. Brandon, I hope you're listening. According to a survey from Simple Texting, 40% of participants said they would choose to be separated from their dog for a month instead of having to give up their phone for a month.
Nope.
Scarier, 44% of people surveyed said they would give up seeing their significant other for a month if it meant keeping their phones.
I mean,
uh-oh.
If I could have my
Answers that poll.
phone, yeah,
Uh-oh.
right. I could still text
I
Brandon.
could understand the significant other more than I could understand the dog.
See, and that's where the world is coming to, right there. Oh, my goodness gracious.
Hey, Vic, if it helps any,
Yeah.
I'd give up my phone.
You would
It's
never,
flip phone.
I mean, that's before they had bricks. I mean, that thing's ugly as heck. It's a flip phone, and that's not the like $8,000 new foldable Razor flip phone. I mean, that thing was
Free, lost and found.
free. Well, we found it down at the Jonah Memorial Building at the last legislative session. It is 8:49. We're going to take a break. Make sure you sign up for the Fur Kids Foundation. For the Yes House Foundation. Yes House Foundation, October 10th.
Yep, Saturday, October 10th, and you can give me a call or shoot me a text if you have any questions, 696-3670.